Good morning, everyone. It's Joker, and today we are back with another slime video. And it's currently August 25th. We have 2 more days until the next live stream, which was announced a while ago. So this is happening on the 27th at 8 p.m. Japan time, or if you're me and you live on the West Coast, 4 a.m. Well, West Coast of the United States, it's 4 a.m. So another wonderful early get up time for me. But this live stream should be mildly interesting. We are closing in on the third anniversary. It's not for another almost exactly 2 months. So August, September, and then we have most of October to go through. The 28th is the official third anniversary date. Now, they could start it anytime around it. Like, it doesn't have to be the 28th. And what's going to happen is that we'll have, like, part one of it. They'll start it super duper early, and they'll start it as part of the previous meta. And then the 28th will be the next meta change, but that'll be the important banner. But that's not really today's topic. Today's topic is we have some other information that's being teased that will show up in this upcoming live stream. And so if we look at it and we go back right here, we can see that one, this says tourist area update decision, tourism district level limit increase, and the new facility arena will be available. The arena that appeared in the anime also appears in the game. Tourist district development quests will also be added. So this is them, oh god, this is them running through the tourism district, which we've had access to for a while, but now you can see back in the background is just the gigantic Colosseum, and that's where a lot of new stuff is going to be happening, and it's quite massive. Very, very big. And so it's good that they're finally updating the tourism district, because as of right now, there's only so much you can do. How do I figure out how to get there? Hold on. All right, so currently it just reminds me of like Disneyland or something, but you go through. But we are capped, so if we go to the build nation, we can only build a certain amount. And there, I mean, this is what mine currently looks like. And eventually, they'll open up probably this back area right here, and that's where the Colosseum is going to be, because during that video you could see him running around and through everything, and it was in the back. I don't know if it's going to be a placeable structure, since I really don't think it's going to fit in any of these building plots. But there are development quests related to all of the different areas, and we're up to episode 10 for the stall food battles. So I'm assuming episode 11 is going to be for the arena Coliseum-ish area. But this is good. They announced in the previous live streams last month that the end of August they were going to update this, which is good. It means that this is going to give, hopefully, a new area that's going to coincide with the other thing that they have teased. So now let's go look at that. And we have this. This was posted 10 hours ago at 2 in the morning my time. If we translate this, please, for details, please see the live broadcast on Tuesday 27th. This is Valor Festival Renewal, or no, Jubilee Renewal, essentially, I think. So introducing group rankings. In addition, we have revamped the top menu of the Valor Festival. We are planning to add a special result announcement feature. Be sure to check out the various updates. So first off, this is the ranking screen. This is supposed to, no, it says Valor Cup. It's for Heroes Jubilee, though. It's just translation. So if we go into the game and we go check out the Valor Cup menu right now, Jubilee ranking, Jubilee menu. I'm going to keep messing that up. So if we go to the ranking screen, it looks like this eventually. All right. So obviously there's a little bit of a difference right here. So current rank, icon, rank, percentage, high score, and then it has your rewards down here, which we do not see the rewards. We'd have to click on the other tab, which was rewards. We have a couple new options up top as well. So this will be, I think, top rankings, and this will be something different that we'll talk about. I don't know what this green button is going to be at all. And then we just have the actual individual ranks right there. So there are minor differences here, some different menus based on what we currently have. But if we go over now, we have this screen, which is brand new. And we have two different rankings here. So this is top 10%, And then we have this other 100 down here, and we get tickets, we get hammers. This gives us crystals. So we have two individual rankings with two individually different reward systems. So we look at this group rankings. So we could look at this in a number of different ways. Is it going to be union based? Is it going to be like you pick a batch of players or something? We don't really know what it's going to be like, but based on experience of playing other gacha games, the best thing I could really try and liken this to is actually Dokkan Battle, Dragon Ball Z, the Bubble Popper game, and how they do their world tournament. So I brought up an example of that on Twitter right here. And what we have is overall ranking results. This person was ranked number 2. Congratulations to Vetro. He got rank 2 in world tournament, which, I mean, good for him. He put in literal days for this. Rank 2. But then we also have local ranking results, and he was number 1 in the local ranking, and I think that's what they're going to be doing here. This will be your top overall, because it's obviously you've got the top 10% right here, and then this secondary one will be like a local group ranking where you are randomly selected and put into a group of players. It's not going to be exactly people from your union or from your actual like globalized local area. Like, I'm not going to be put in a group full of people from Washington State or the West Coast of America specifically. It's going to be people within the North America server, but it's going to be very, very randomized. So I could be paired with people in Canada, in South America, in Mexico, in like those kinds of areas, and it's going to be very random. And what it's going to have is going to have separate rewards based on where the entirety of your group, I think, would average compared to other groups of that same nature, still again within the servers. So it's not going to be just a clean sweep of all the whales being in one group, because that would just be highly unfair. So like Nature is going to be in his group with other people, and I feel really bad for everyone else that's not in his group. TM is going to have his own group. I'm going to have my own group of people that I'm grouped up with, and we're going to have to work together to get a high enough score to compete with the other whales and the other people that are with them. But it's not directly the world versus my guild full of the whales and the sweats. That would be really, really unfair. We'll do that when, I think actual guild battles, union battles come out eventually, maybe. It was in the surveys that we told them we wanted it, so it'll probably come. But I could be put with a whole bunch of people that are, not nearly as tryhardy, and it's going to be kind of that. It is nice that they're going to give us different rewards, but I really, really hope that like the top percent, like the overall rankings, also give crystals alongside the group rankings. Because if they now take away the crystal rankings from this and only put it in group, well then it's going to be very subjective. Like, you could be number 1 overall in the server, but if your group and the rest of them were just not participating at all, you could lose out on crystal rewards because you can't carry the entire squad on your back. You need help from the other players. And if they limit the crystals to only that kind of thing, it's going to be not so great. So I really hope that both group rankings and total rankings have crystal rewards. Maybe the group rankings can have a little bit less because it's much harder to guarantee that you're going to get top 5, top 10, something like that. And then keep the current rewards and maybe improve them a bit. Because we currently don't get tickets for the top percentage rankings. We get crystals, we get the blueprints, we get ingots, and we get the motes, which ingots are cool. These blueprints are fucking useless. The motes, I mean, are okay. But I would much rather have hammers. I would much rather have free summon tickets, because, free shit is good. This stuff, I think, is much more impactful than these motes and these blueprints. The ingots, fine. Whatever. We can put them towards the union, that's awesome. But if you're going to give me maybe even platinum hammers for getting top 0.1%, ooh, I'm here for that. So that could be very, very enticing. And then on top of that, we still get crystals, and maybe we get higher crystal rewards for the group ranking, and all of a sudden Jubilee becomes a bit more interesting to try and get towards because the rewards are just simply better. And we have been screaming to make Jubilee rewards better. We are still screaming for them to make ranked Valor Cup rewards better, but we have no inclination of them even doing that right now. And it's taken them this long to make Jubilee rewards even better. So with this new arena, because as you can see in the background with Shuna, we do have an arena background. So that's where Jubilee is gonna now take place. It's not gonna be like random battlefields. It's gonna be in this Coliseum area. I assume. I assume. Heavy assumption. So I think this. Let's see. Okay, so it doesn't say when. Will it be implemented for the next Jubilee? Because this is number 40, but we're on 42. So this number is wrong, right? Jubilee 42, this is 40. This is obviously a new thing, but it's backwards. So I think they just cut and pasted something. So maybe we can see this Arena Festival style group ranking for the next iteration of Heroes Jubilee. So not this one, obviously, because it's still going on, but the one we'll get for September, in like mid to late September. When would Jubilee start for September? Probably around the 15th or something, maybe a little bit later than that, but certainly no more. So yeah, I think we could see this new format for Jubilee come up mid-September. And I'm excited to see what the rewards will actually be. Hopefully they'll show off a bit more than just these images so we can see the whole scale of what the new reward system will be, and hopefully they will explain in much more detail how the group / local / whatever ranking is, how it's going to work. But for now, I mean, they normally don't put out teasers like this for upcoming stuff. They just kind of stay silent, which leads me to believe that they have quite a bit coming for this live stream, that they don't want to drop it all in just one thing. They're going to spread it out and bring the excitement, because, I can't really say for sure that the past 3 metas have been overly well selling, even if they are linked to Season 3. I don't know how many people were excited to summon for Maribel. I know I wasn't. So maybe it is a way just to farm some interactions and try and get some artificial hype going. I'm not sure, but there's always hope, right? There is always hope. So based on this menu, I'd say that this is top rankings and this will be the local rankings button, or maybe that's what these buttons are going to be. And then this is how to play Jubilee, because it's a green button, and normally those are limited to tutorials or how to plays, whatever. But, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Again, the live stream 38 hours from now, over a day and a half ish. So what do you guys think of this new update? What do you hope to see out of the group rankings? What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments below. But that's it for me, guys. Take it easy, and I'll see you all later.